Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're going to work with some more story problems. I have our poster from yesterday that we created. I'd like to review that poster so that we remember what we talked about yesterday. We talked about that some of our story problems will be addition story problems and some will be subtraction story problems, and we need to know the difference. Okay, that's very important. Addition number sentences we add. We use the plus sign, and subtraction, we use the minus sign. The answer to an addition problem is called the sum. And the sum will always be bigger than the two numbers that are added together. The answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference. The difference will be smaller than the number you started with. Okay? We talked yesterday about an important word that tells us that we're going to add, that it's going to be an addition problem, is all together, because we're putting two things together to get the sum, or to get the answer. Okay? All right, let's look at this story problem for today. Evan had 5 hats. Ben gave him 2 more hats for his birthday. Do you know those names? We have 2 more of those names, that people that we know. So Evan and Ben, you're our celebrities for the day. You're in our story problem. Evan had 5 hats. Ben gave him 2 more hats for his birthday. How many hats does Ben have in all? Well, let's see. Let's go back through and see what's important. Ben had 5 hats. That's pretty important. I'm going to circle that. Had 5 hats. And Ben gave him 2 more hats for his birthday. 2 more is also important. I know that there's going to be something in that question. It's asking us a question, and I know that somewhere in that question is going to be an important word. How many hats does Ben have in all? What part of that sounds like it might be important? It's a question. It's asking us how many hats does Ben have in all? The words in all are very important to this. Very important to this story, because it tells us that we have a group here and a group here, and we're going to put them together, and we want to find out how many there are in all. In all means that we're going to add. It's an addition phrase. If you see the words in all in the question, you know that you're going to add. That's important. That will be important later. All right, let's get our drawing and our number sentence. All right, so we've got 5 hats. I'm going to draw dots this time. 4. How many? 5. Okay, I'm going to recount. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 1. 5. I'll switch colors. Do the blue that I circled it with. 1, 2. Now, you don't have to use different colors. I like to, because it keeps my brain focused and keeps me from getting a little frustrated or confused, which makes me frustrated. So you can use different colors if you like, if that helps you also, but you can always do this with just a pencil or just one color or whatever you have around, okay? As long as you leave a little space between the things that you're drawing, the groups of things, that's all that you really need, okay? For example, I put 5 dots here, left a little space, and then 2 more, okay? Okay. Let's see, and then this one is an important part too, remember? That means we're going to add. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2. And to figure out that answer, we're going to count all of these because that's why we know we need to add, because it says in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer is 7. Then we need to put a label or a unit on it. 7 what? 7 hats. Now we're all done here with this one, except there's one more thing that I want to point out to you. And I'm going to grab another, let's see, different color mark. We'll just choose red. I want you to notice Ben gave him 2 more. Okay? When you see the words gave and more in the same sentence, that's another clue that you're going to add. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write over here, I'm going to write gave, and then I'm going to write ... The ... that's taking the place of these words in between. Because in a different story problem, it could say gave her 3 more, for example, or gave her 5 more, whatever. This part may change, but when you see the words gave and more, that's also a clue that you're going to be adding. Okay? We didn't talk about that, but those are important words. All right. Nice job with today. Tomorrow, we are going to work through a subtraction story problem. So we're going to work on the subtraction side of our poster.